So this is the mindset follow-up to the goal-setting process that we talked about last month. And what's important about this being a mindset process and what's exciting about it is that you can change your mind like that. In other words, if you see that your thinking is holding you back, you can do something about it. Hi, it's Lorna Rasmussen, and I'm here in Costa Rica in my home office, so happy to be home. And we're talking about the quote from Paul J Meyer. In that quote, he says, "Whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe, and enthusiastically act upon must inevitably come to pass." So that last phrase, enthusiastically act upon, is key. In other words, you can have visualized it, you can have desire for it, and you can believe that it can happen. But if you don't take action, nothing happens. So that begs the question, why aren't you taking action? And I'm going to be a little harsh here in saying that for some people, it's because they've set a goal that's just they really truly don't believe it can happen. It's a goal that's way more than what they are willing to work on and do. If you look at successful people, and I suggest you do this. So if you're in a company and you aspire to being in the top position, look at what that person in the top position's doing. Oftentimes what I hear people say is, I don't want to work that hard. So if that's the case, if you've really put your plan in place, you're going to know how much work it is. And if you're not taking action, it's likely because you do not believe that you either want to take that action or you can take that action. The other thing that's interesting about this process of looking at ourselves is to really come to a realization that even if we've got the best plan in the world together, if we feel it's in conflict with our goals and our values, then there's a good chance we're not going to act on it. I had one of my coaching clients tell me she also needed somebody to be accountable to. In other words, when she was going to take action, and this is training. This came from, she said, from her years in elementary school and all the way through college. There was always accountability. You had to have your homework in at a certain time. Your teacher asked you for this or that or the next thing. So there was always somebody to be accountable to. If that's you, then find yourself somebody who you can be accountable to. I, for instance, this last week stood in front of a group of my colleagues and my friends, and I said, I'm committed to getting to the top position in this company. Why did I say that? Because I wanted them to hold me accountable. I wanted them to come to me and say, hey, Lorna, how's that goal going? Are you getting there? Are you doing what you need to do? So it's important that you have people, maybe close people, not a whole lot of people. Don't do what I did and make it so public, but really reach out to people that you trust and think will support you and let them know, I'm going to do this and I want your support in it. And I'm fine with you asking me how it's going. And then accept that, not as criticism, not as just curiosity, but as part of your support to take that action. And the most important thing about taking that action is make sure the action is congruent with the goals that you're wanting to set for yourself. Give yourself a break. If the goal doesn't happen in the time frame in which you originally set it, move the goalpost. That's absolutely acceptable. And just know that you're committed to doing it. That's something that I believe in my life. I tell people, I'm going to do it. I may not do it within a time frame that I would like or you would like, but I'm going to do it because I'm prepared to do the work to do it. I hope this has been helpful. We're on to another subject in the next month, but this is really the month I hope you will set and achieve your goals and get your mind in a place where you believe it's going to happen. Best of luck and on to success.